don't
affect
understand what you're
the
saying.
player.
It doesn't affect the players. They should make the game.
So he mean like if the game does not harm to the player, so why does the publisher still make the game for the player to play?
I am talking about the games that are not good for the players.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask it to you.
It's just good. If it do affect, you put the not in, so that way it doesn't make sense. If it do affect the players, so why they make games? You put the not in the sentence, so it doesn't make sense.
Okay. All right. Let me see, Kong, why don't you go now? I can share my screen and I have yours up. So Kong, go ahead.
I think gaming addiction is becoming a serious issue because if you're addicted to game, you can have poor information as performance at school, work, or household responsibilities. As a result of exercise, video game playing withdrawal symptoms such as sadness, anxiety, or irritability. When games are taken away or gaming isn't possible, a need to spend more and more time playing video games to get the same level of enjoyment. We can gradually reduce gameplay time. It's then clearly the harmful effect of addictive games and chat and expand relationship to stop gaming addiction. I think it is the responsibility of parents to stop young people from becoming addicted because parents need to take care of their son and daughter. Yeah, this is that.
All right, thank you. Okay. Ben,
Yes.
are you ready? I will stop sharing and you can share.
So it's like the same. It's like the homework that I did on Monday. I did it on a second computer. That's it. So I can't share.
All right, I don't think that you sent it to me, so I cannot share for you, but let me double check.
So can I just read? Can I just read it?
You didn't send it to me, right? Or did you?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
So can I just read it from a second?
Okay.
So, hello guys. Gaming addiction has concerned many parents. This is an important problem that is hard to solve. Gaming addiction could really affect the physical and mental health directly. And poor parenting, even from the smallest mistake, could result worse. In my opinion, gaming addiction is a big concern towards kids' future and parents. If we keep ignore this problem or are not tackling this issue seriously, it could really get out of hand. Thank you for this.
All right, so who's responsible? Do you think the parents are responsible or the game developers?
Both.
Both? Okay. All right, and Ming, you are the last one, my friend.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, go ahead, Natalie.
Do we have to send our homework to you? Do we have to?
You don't have to, but I would like to see something. So like, for example, if you present, then I can see it. Kong is unable to present because he works on his iPad. So he sends it to me so that I can present it for him.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't have to. You can. I don't mind at all because I do look at them. If you send them to me, then I do look at them before class. But I'm hoping that you have something to present when you come to class.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Ming, the floor is yours.
You're mute, dude.
Come on, share
Yes.
screen. What was that?
I don't know.
House company stuff.
Gaming addiction is a growing problem now, not in the past. There's the opportunity for people to have an online device that can be used for playing games is more than in the past. More people are addicted to gaming. There are lots of bad impacts of playing games. Firstly, playing too much games can lead to gaming addiction. Gaming addiction is harder to treat or stop than you think, especially when you play games that are addictive and can affect your mind, like violent games. Secondly, violent games can make you more aggressive. Violent games have worse content and can make you feel like you want to do stuff in violent games. Thirdly, I think the decrease in physical health is also a main bad impact of playing games. If you just play games inside and not exercise or rest your eyes, your body and your eyes will be weak. There are lots of ways to prevent a gaming addiction. Firstly, you need to set a time limit when playing games. Secondly, I think you must remember that you have to remember that you should not play games and you must learn. Thirdly, if you are too addicted, you should lock your device until a specified time. So whose responsibility is it? Is it the parents or the game developers? Even though parents usually take the responsibility, but I think it is the game developers' responsibility. In conclusion, I think playing games is bad for you, and you should get outside to touch grass.
All right, and I see you put some stuff in there from the World Health, the WHO, and good. Oh, I like that statistic. Found, as you see the statistic that he has there, a study published in the Journal of JAMA Pediatrics in 2018 found that 10% of children and adolescents in the United States have gaming behavior. And I will bet that that statistic has gone up because in 2019 is when COVID struck, right? And I bet that a lot more teens and adolescents spent time on video games because we were all locked down. So what else was there to do? So I would bet that that's 10% statistic is even higher now. All
I
right.
didn't play any games in the COVID time.
You didn't? Well, that's good. Okay. All right. Thank you, Ming. Great job. Great job, everybody. I do have a few TED Talks to show you. And just in case you're interested. All right, hold on. Where did it go? I wanted to show you this one. This isn't very long. But there is one from an elementary school. He's a 5th grader. But as you can see, there is a lot of information on gaming addiction.
Imagine you're playing Fortnite. You're about to get that sweet victory royale on $100,000 bid. And your power goes out. Your parents get super mad at you for playing too many video games and causing the power to go out. Now stop imagining. The addiction to video games is a real tragedy in today's society. This tragic addiction has impacted many things in people's lives, such as interactions and relationships, time, academics, and health. Family and friends. Don't let them turn into enemies. Interactions can become a very big deal. This is basically the phrase, actions speak louder than words. Sometimes things can get out of hand. The addict can go on a complete rampage if gaming has gone wrong. Addicts can overreact among friends and family, usually ending in not so good conversations. Gaming can be fun, but don't game for too long. Most gamers play up to an hour a day on average. Most addicts spend like 2 hours a day minimum. Gaming is a good way to calm down, but too much time gaming can have some severe effects, such as getting triggered, raging, swearing, and or cursing. People's time can get consumed by video games, causing them to ignore more important things like family and school. Speaking of school, why mention it? That is because addicts' grades can become an even bigger tragedy in the addict's life. Mostly study and homework habits will be hurt by this. Playing games over studying for a test can cause you and have major consequences. That can lead into failing the games if repeated and other consequences at home. The same thing can be said about homework, but less severe. Some people just need to get outside. Playing outside can help you live a successful life. Playing games cannot. Getting exercise can help you live a successful life. If you're glued to your screen, it can be exponentially harder. I personally think that gamers do go outside while addicts don't. Now, how do we fix this? How do we overcome this tragedy that society faces today? With younger addicts, some of the weight is on the parents' shoulders. The parents have to regularly enforce time spent gaming for the younger addicts. For older addicts, they'll become the addict's shoulders, with them having to regulate themselves to try and over the tragedy. As you can see, I think the addiction to video games is a very big tragedy.
All right. So that was kind of just one. That student at the time of this was a 5th grader.
That was a bit hard to hear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
The first one was a bit hard to hear.
Well, I only played one. Yeah, but he was a 5th grader at Pasco County Schools, which is like in Florida in the United States. But he talked about the video gaming and the addiction with video gaming. All right. So I am thinking that we start maybe looking at our next topic. You guys think you're ready for that one? Yeah.
I'm going to do the big question thing.
The what? The big question. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next topic. I know that we had talked about doing that we were going to do, but it's 8. We still have 30 minutes left. So we're going to go ahead and go on to the next topic, and then kind of go from there. We'll do like the big question, to do the big presentation and things like that with our next topic. And it's actually a pretty big topic for those of us that live in Hanoi. So, which is all of us, really. So how many of you know that this past year, Hanoi has been, is the most polluted city in the world? Yep.
Really, I don't live in Hanoi.
So much time.
No, I don't live in Hanoi.
No, where do you live?
Ho Chi Minh City.
You live in
I also live in Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah. Yeah, but Ho Chi Minh is pretty polluted as well. But Hanoi,
I think
yeah,
most of us live in Ho Chi
Good
Minh
thing
City.
good thing it's not the most polluted.
it's not, but Hanoi is the most polluted city in the world. So that's kind of a pretty big, I mean, the world's a big place, right?
Hold
And
on, the most polluted
I thought New
city
York
in the
is-
world?
I couldn't hear, there were a couple of you talking at the same time. What did you say?
I thought New York is the most polluted city.
Hanoi is the
close.
most polluted city in the world, and it's also in Vietnam.
How about in the US?
In the US, the pollution in the US is not nearly as bad as it is in Asia. Yeah,
Really?
yes. I mean, the New York and Philadelphia, some of the big cities, in the US are the most polluted cities in the United States, but their average is not nearly as bad as many cities in Asia.
Do your state pollute it?
So Hanoi has many of these things.
Hanoi is the most polluted city in the world.
Do your state have polluted or no polluted?
Natalie, I can't actually understand what you are saying. Can you try one more time?
Never mind. Never.
Okay. All right. So anyway, what we are going to look at today is our next big question here, is about pollution. And I gotta move you so I can make this a slideshow.
Oh, good.
So this is our next topic, which is air pollution. Is it really a big deal? How many of you guys have air purifiers in your home?
What is an air purifier?
What's an air purifier?
What do
Hold
we
on.
use?
Let me pull up a picture.
Is it
What?
like an extinguisher?
Not an
What?
extinguisher. It's
What do we use that for?
it cleans your air. So like machines that kind of look like this.
I have it in my home.
Oh wait, I have one. Hold on. This. You guys have air purifiers in your home?
Yeah. No.
No, they clean the air. I actually
Oh.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 of them in my house.
Why do you have so many?
Because
Example, this one.
the pollution and the pollution is bad. The
You get 9 in different spot of your house?
the air is everywhere. So I have one machine and per room, and some of the bigger rooms I have two.
My parents buy it, but like they like really rarely to use it. It's like we like for a long time we didn't use it because like after they clean our air, it have a lot of polluted inside the machine, and when we clean the air, it's blow out the pollute, so the air become bad again.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, so we're going to talk today about air pollution. Is it really a big deal? Okay, I got to keep moving you guys so I can see. All right, the context. So, like the background. In late 2018, the European Environment Agency issued a warning that said close to 500,000 premature deaths. Do you guys know what that is? Premature deaths?
No.
So what does pre mean as a prefix? Look at the before. So this is in like before you should. So premature, so dying early. Premature death is dying early. Okay. So premature deaths were caused by air pollution. In this instance, they warned against polluted air particles too small to smell or see that could cause or worsen the symptoms of asthma, lung cancer, and heart disease. The main air pollutants across Europe are fuel-consuming transport vehicles, the production and distribution of energy, industry and agriculture, commercial buildings and homes, and waste management. What do you think? Is air pollution a big deal? Anybody want to share their thoughts?
I think yes.
Yes. Okay. Anybody else want to share their thoughts?
I think air pollution is a big deal.
I think so too. Anybody else? I don't want to cut anybody
Big
off.
deal, a very big deal. So it's so bad that it causes global warming.
Mhm.
Air pollution is very bad.
All right. All right. So let's look at the what do you think? Okay. And who do you agree with and why? Air pollution is an incredibly serious matter that people don't take seriously enough. It's easy to take issue with plastic pollution and non-renewable plastics because we see the effects of it every day, and the news and TV shows document it regularly. However, air pollution is an invisible killer, and it's killing thousands of people invisibly every single year. And this person says, of all the things to worry about, particles in the air that we can't see are the least of our worries. We have plastics that don't biodegrade, ruining the natural world. growing levels of homelessness, and growing political tension across the world. If I can't see something, I'll avoid worrying about it. Who do you agree with and why?
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
I agree with the gentleman.
All right. Can you tell me why?
Because the gentleman take the air pollution problem seriously, but on the lady side, she's too subjective on the world and the country to protect this is more independent and more care for the citizens and stuff.
Okay. I like your words. Okay. Ben, what do you think?
I think I agree with the man
Hey, why?
because he tackled the problem seriously.
Can you tell me more? Give me an example.
So he is very serious about the problem. He's exempling that air pollution is an invisible killer. Because of that, it proves that the man is thinking very logically and very specific, also very serious about the problem. But on the other hand, the woman is not facing the problem seriously. She just jokes around and she pretends to ignore the problem completely.
All right. Thank you. Harry.
I agree with the gentleman
Okay.
because he because he's saying the right thing. It causes global warming and also the climate crisis. It's making all the air dirty, and it also has much carbon dioxide. If we breathe in carbon dioxide, our lungs won't be healthy.
All right. Thank you. All right. Ayan?
Actually, I agree with the gentleman.
You agree with the gentleman too? Okay. Tell me more.
Like he can say right now the air like really polluted, so we have to like reduce using like air conditioner, like because right now the world is like hotter, all the ice in the Titanic like melting, so it's really like how do I say that? It's really seriously problem. So we have to improve it by way like plant more trees, use less the electric things. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. Natalie already shared. Ming, what do you think?
I think the gentleman is right because if you breathe in the air that is polluted, there are lots of dust in the gases that can make your that can damage your lungs.
Okay. Awesome. Kong, what do you think?
I think the man was right.
Everybody thinks the man is right. Okay. Tell me more.
Because because the air pollution is very harmful, very very not good for the people and animals. So we need to so we need to reduce air pollution. Yeah.
Okay. And Zhang, what do you think?
Yeah.
I agree with the man because he speak about the importance of air pollution to humans and animals.
All right. So all you guys